Hey friends, I'm just sitting here in my car while I wait for my son's concert to start. I don't really like being in a crowded auditorium for very long, and we have to get here like 45 minutes early. So I'm just going to sit in my car until then. I always end up getting a seat way in the back anyway. And my son just found out today that he has one of the solos, and I'm really excited. So my girls are going to go to a friend's house, and now I can record a solo. Anyway, there seems to be some concern about the giveaway I'm doing. Like, I'm going to play a big joke on you guys or something. Maybe the winner would get a flaming bag of poo on their doorstep as an April Fool's joke or something. No, I would never do that. I think I would lose subscribers if I pranked people like that. But I do want to talk to you about April Fool's Day. I've been known to play a prank or two, especially if someone really, really deserves it. For instance, my friend's husband had her fake arrested one year. He had a friend of a friend who was a police officer, and so my friend's husband took her driver's license out of her wallet and arranged for her to be driving in a certain area together, and she got pulled over, and when he asked for her driver's license and she couldn't find it, he said, "Step out of the car, ma'am." And he started to handcuff her, and she started crying. That is so mean. She is the nicest person ever, and I was willing to do anything to punish him. I actually had one idea where he was actually staying in a hotel one April Fool's Day, and I said, if you tell the hotel manager he had you fake arrested, I bet you could get them to go along with a prank. So I had suggested that maybe they have him come down to the front desk and say, you ran up like $500 in adult movies in your room, and you're going to have to pay that before you go. And let him have a little argument about it, about how he did not do that. And then the person at the desk could say, okay, let me get my manager on the phone. And then, of course, that would be his wife saying April Fools. But she thought that was too mean. I didn't think it was too mean because he was super mean. But what I did do one year was he was at a lunch meeting, like a business sort of meeting. She gave me a Costco size thing of saran wrap and one of their son's dirty diapers, and I also chopped up some red onion and put those under the seat together. So after he went to all the trouble of unwrapping the car, then there was a nasty stench later, and he didn't know where it was coming from. And people didn't really think anything of it. They saw me and my son both saran wrapping the van. So there are other cars in the shop, and so his wife had an alibi. And after I was done saran wrapping the crap out of it, I wrote April Fools on it with ketchup. And then he started getting emails from his future self later on that day. I'll read the email to you when I get home. And our little exchange. Okay, this is the email that Nathan got from future Nathan. Dear Nathan, at approximately 6:45 this evening, you will be on the toilet and will run out of toilet paper. Do not forget the toilet paper. This is highly embarrassing to be stuck on the pot with no toilet paper. Signed, future Nathan. P.S. Sorry I forgot to warn you about the saran wrap. P.P.S. Does the van smell bad? I sure thought it did. How did Nathan respond? He says, why does my last name change in the future? And he named our last name. First he guessed a different last name according to his wife. He was not taking it well and really trying to find out who was behind the madness. Then Nathan asked me, if I type the words gay, if I type the words gay and horny and homosexual and guys, gay guys, pictures, websites, me, it's gay, lonely men, hairy, fat, naked, sweaty, What ads does Google show in your Gmail account? What a naughty little boy Nathan is. Future Nathan wrote back, "There's just a picture of you. I mean us. We're both naked, hairy homosexuals, but because I'm future Nathan, I'm fatter and hairier. I'm not nakeder though, because that would be impossible to be more naked unless I shaved all my hair off." Speaking of, not too long from now you will attempt that and get a terrible rash. Don't do it. Signed, Future Nathan. He was actually quite bent out of shape because he was with his colleagues when he came out of the restaurant and saw his van decorated the way it was. I feel so sad for Nathan. No, I don't. Let's see, things that I've done to my kids. One time I made a nasty concoction in this casserole dish, like food that had freezer burn and pickle juice and just a bunch of nasty things, and I told them that was what was for dinner, so I actually put it in the oven and started baking it, and the kids were like, "What is that?" And I said, "It's dinner, don't complain about dinner." And just when they were about to be required to eat it, the pizza guy showed up with a pizza. So I like to make pranks fun, not be mean. Unless you are mean first, then I will punish you. Another year though, I told my kids I was pregnant on April Fool's Day, and I really was, but they didn't believe me. And then, you know, they were like, "Well played, you knew that we wouldn't believe you." And I also told my mom, and when I told my mom, I think the next day, that I really was, she still didn't believe me. She thought I was still messing with her. Are you guys ready?
What?
I'm having a baby.
What?
I'm having a baby.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Why don't you believe me?
Because it's April Fool's Day.
I'm having a baby.
No, you're not.
I'm fertile.
No, you're not.
Okay, it was a good try.
Not having a baby.
Come on, you believe me that I'm having a baby, don't you? You can believe your mom.
No, she can't. Mom, we're not having a baby.
How can you be sure?
Because it's April Fool's Day, and also you said you didn't want to have another baby in this house.
But sometimes things change.
Mm-hmm. No. No.
But I have an appointment on the calendar. I'm seeing midwives.
No.
Doesn't that convince you? I wrote it on the calendar.
No. No.
I saw where it was.
Didn't.
So the
Okay, what is it?
an ultrasound.
Who's excited to have a baby?
Not me.
Not you.
You really are pregnant? Is it?
Yes.
Yes. Jared's mad now. Really mad.
A baby.
Wait, it is true. It even says the date.
I figured it out.
Yay!
I hope
Boy or
it's a baby girl.
Boy or girl, Mom? I hope it's a girl too.
Don't know.
I hope it's a girl.
We'll see.
What do you hope it is, Jared? I just want a baby.
What?
I just want a boy.
I just want a baby sister.
Jared, don't worry.
Because I want to be a big
we
sister.
might move before
and
it's actually
also
born.
want a sister.
Actually, we might even.
One sister.
Too bad, we're gonna get one. Mom, how come you used such bad acting? Were you trying to trick us into not believing?
Yes.
That was your April Fool's prank then.
Yes, it was.
Ah, you got us!
I actually have 2 positive pregnancy tests.
What?
What do you mean?
I have positive pregnancy tests. I just didn't show it to you. So I was like, I don't have to prove anything to you.
Yay!
Just to make you think that I wasn't.
Is this the baby right here? No, right here. The one you just pointed at?
Yeah, the one you pointed to first.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Is that the egg?
Don't get food on it. No. Babies, they say the baby kind of looks like a little Teddy Graham.
Yeah, it does.
So, I decided to wait to tell you because I haven't been sick to my stomach and I thought maybe the baby wasn't alive. So, but saw the heartbeat yesterday.
You did?
Yep.
Where's that book, sir, that shows you what it looks like?
I have it in my room.
Is it alive?
Carmen, if it's a boy, you'll still be a big sister.
Yeah, but I want a sister.
I was a boy.
You can just
Right, now I won't be the middle
I'm
child.
sad if I don't have
You
a
should be
only
just
thing I have.
a psycho.
Whatever the baby is already decided, so we just have to wait and see. Now, who wants to tell Grandma?
I do. I do.
I'll do
I
it.
called it first.
I've never got to do it.
I called it first.
It's a boy/girl.
What?
No. It's a girl.
We're having triplets?
No. We're having one girl.
having a girl, for real.
Triplets, that would be horrible. Yep.
Carmen, are you excited?
Yes! I knew it was gonna be a boy.
Oh, that's right. There was one more where we had been playing apples to apples, and I was one green card away from winning, and Andrew didn't want me to win. And so the word was furry. And I had submitted the word panda bear, and he was choosing between panda bear and hamburger. And he was pretty sure I put panda bear down, so he chose hamburger. Hamburgers are not furry. So April Fool's Day came not long after that, and everybody else got a normal hamburger, and I was gonna actually get some fur from someone's dog or something, but I didn't have time to find anyone, so I just put some hair in his bun with some ketchup and mustard, and he was so grossed out.
Could you sell it for more?
Here you go, Andrew.
There's hair in it.
It's a furry hamburger. You said hamburgers are furry.
Ew.
You said hamburgers are furry.
No, I didn't.
You said panda bears are not furry, and that hamburgers are furry, causing me to lose the game. Which card did you choose when we had the word furry? I put down panda
Mom,
bear.
I did hamburger bun because
You chose
Oh
hamburger.
no. You're the one who wanted to play apples to apples anyway.
Do you regret that?
Wait, Andrew doesn't even have an actual burger.
Look
He has
here.
a furry hamburger.
Ew, Mom, that is disgusting. Ew, get away.
Oh, there was one year where I told my friends I was moving. A note titled, "We're moving. After all of these years, I can't believe it's finally happening. We are moving. The timing isn't wonderful, but we knew it was time to bite the bullet and do it. I have such mixed emotions about it. We love the kids' school. It's so hard to take Jared out of it just as he's starting 6th grade, but I think he'll make friends quickly. I don't want to leave my piano students. I love them so much. We have had 3 babies in this apartment, and Jared has lived here since he was 2. We have so many memories here, and surprisingly, it makes me cry to think of leaving. I don't think anything stresses me out as much as moving does. I know I will need help, but I hate asking for help. I will try to keep my request to a minimum, so if you are able, I could really use the following. Boxes. I don't always have the best luck when I check with stores. Either they have just broken down the produce boxes, or they just got rid of a bunch. Help with packing. It's really slow going with a 2-year-old who has pretty much stopped napping and likes to stay up until 10 or 11. Babysitting. If someone could watch the kids at their house while I get some things done, that would be wonderful. Meals. Sometimes I just get too tired to cook and I am tempted to eat out or order pizza. Loading. It's hard for me to help with this process much because I have a bad back. Actually, my husband has a bad back too. Cleaning. This also becomes very overwhelming with my health issues and we would like our deposit back. Money. Moving is going to be really hard to afford for us. If you could all donate either about $3,000 for a rental or $60,000 for a down payment on a house, we would be so grateful. Help finding a home. I really hate searching for houses. If someone could do all of the legwork, looking at real estate listings, physically going out and looking at the houses, and take pictures of the homes for us, that would be really great. Looking for homes makes me really tired, and taking my daily 3-hour nap becomes almost impossible. Massages. Watching people move my stuff and clean my home really stresses me out. If someone could bring over a massage table during the move and alleviate my tension, it would be a lifesaver. Letters of recommendation. Whatever home we move into that you find for us, I would like instant friends. So if you could write some letters detailing what a flippin' sweet friend I am, that would be really great. I will need people in our new neighborhood to babysit my kids ASAP and provide all sorts of other kinds of service. I can't just wait months for friendships to develop naturally. I'm sure you understand. A going away party. We have lived here over 8 years. I think we kind of deserve one. Nothing over the top, but if you could rent a Ferris wheel and one of those inflatable jumpy thingies, that would be way cool. Don't trouble yourself with hard work. Catering would be fine. I want my friends to enjoy the party. And as an added note of excitement/good news, I'm pregnant. I love you guys. You're the best. I'll be checking my email constantly as the offers for help roll in. Anyway, I've done plenty of pranks, but they're not even always all on April Fool's Day. Tell me about some jokes that you've done or jokes that have been played on you. And let me know if you need any help pranking someone or coming up with an idea. I'd be more than happy to help.